How's it going, guys? This is a review for an awesome smartphone. This is the all-new iRULU V3. Now let's start off with what it comes with. In the box you're going to get a screen protector for this phone, and that's awesome because I'm sure finding a screen protector for such a large phone would be kind of hard, so I'm glad that they give you one. Next up is a USB wall charger with an indicator light on it. A micro USB charging cable / data transfer cable. Some earphones with a microphone built onto them with a answer call button. A instruction manual that was printed in English and is very easily readable. And you also get a coupon for iRULU.com. Now let's go over some of the features of the V3. Let's start off in the back. The back has a 13.1 megapixel back camera. Right below that is the camera flash. Right below that is your loudspeaker, your back loudspeaker, and it's very loud. Inside the back panel you have a dual SIM card slot and a TF card slot. Nice chromed out bezel. At the bottom you have your micro USB port and a microphone. At the top you have a 3.5mm audio jack. Now coming around front, you have your ear speaker and a 5 megapixel front camera. On the right hand side you have your volume rocker and power button. Now here's the amazing part about this phone. This phone has a 6.5 inch HD IPS display at 1280 by 720 with an OGS glass. So it's very sharp, detailed, and the colors are very deep, rich, and bold on this phone. Now I'm going to go ahead and put this phone right next to my Samsung Galaxy Event just to give you guys a size comparison. And look at that. This phone just towers right over my Galaxy Event. This phone would actually tower over a Note 5 too. Now, even though it is quite large, it's still very easily usable with one hand. You can still use this phone very easy with one hand. And that's another thing that I liked about it. Now this thing's running 64-bit Android 5.1.1. Now for the internals, you have a Qualcomm Snapdragon 410 quad-core CPU with speeds of up to 1.2 gigahertz. So it's actually pretty snappy. For some of you guys out there that know about Qualcomm and their chipsets, you're going to be able to see the speed and reliability that comes out of Qualcomm chips. Now it also has 2 gigabytes of RAM and 16 gigabytes of ROM. iRULU's phones always accept TF card slots that are way higher than 32 gig. It says 32 gig on their advertisement, but iRULU's phones always support cards of much higher gigabytes than 32. I've actually tried a 64 and it works inside of here. Going back to the internals, you got an Adreno 306 GPU, and you're going to be able to play some pretty demanding 3D games with this phone, and I'm also going to display that. And last but not least, you got a 3000 mAh battery, so it's actually quite large, and the battery lasts you quite a long time before you need to recharge, and that's quite amazing for the based on the actual screen size and the specs that are in this thing. So let's go ahead and play some YouTube for you guys. Show you guys again. Look at that. That's it turned on its side. Look at that. So turn it on its side. Let's go ahead and let's try and watch something. Oh. I have to turn on my auto rotate.
If she's anything like him, she's a hero.
There we go.
Saving people's what they're born to do. Worst criminals in the galaxy have been emerging.
The world needs you to fly.
This is an awesome phone for anybody in your family who's an entertainment lover, a video game lover, or for yourself if you like to watch movies and stuff. I'm tired of bringing the phone all the way up to your face or squinting to see what's going on the screen. Look no further. This phone is going to solve all those problems for you. As you can see, there was some very fast video playback on this phone. Now let's go ahead and launch a game. We're going to be playing Real Racing 3. So as you guys can see, this is a very demanding 3D game, and the iRULU V3 has no problems playing it whatsoever. No lag, no slowdown. So there we go, that was Real Racing 3. Now I'm going to show you guys this thing playing a online game. This is World of Tanks. This is World of Tanks Online. I'm using Wi-Fi, but this phone is actually 4G LTE. So we're going to be playing online against a bunch of other players. And I just took that tank out. There we go. So really awesome. We're playing up against a bunch of other people. I got that guy too. Who's next? Ooh.
Another one like that should finish them.
So there you have it. As you guys can see, it does play online games very nice and well, due to that Adreno 306 GPU that's inside this thing. Now going back to just the apps that are on top of this thing, there's not a lot of bloatware or anything that's inside this thing, so it's awesome. When you get it, you're gonna have a lot of space to put whatever you want on top of it, and that's awesome. So I'm going to leave a link in the description if you're interested in purchasing this phone. I'm going to leave a link. You go ahead and click on the link. It'll take you directly on over to the product. And thanks for watching, guys.